Right now we are at the Miraflores locks awaiting the arrival of the Norwegian Pearl. The Miraflores locks are a two-step flight of locks that, along with the next set of locks at Pedro Miguel, will be raising the Norwegian Pearl 85 feet or 26 meters to Gatun Lake. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen. The beautiful Norwegian Pearl is making her entry into the first set of locks, the Miraflores lock system.
Posing Cedeño, Posing Cedeño, Cedeño Posing, 3117, 3117, Posing Cedeño, 3117.
So here we are. As you can see, the Norwegian Pearl has made her entry into the first flight of locks at Miraflores. One of the amazing things that you can see from this angle is that the width of the Norwegian Pearl is actually 106 feet wide, and the width of the locks is 110 feet wide. That means, folks, there's actually only 2 feet of clearance on each side of the Norwegian Pearl. Right now we are on top of the Cerro Luisa mountain. Behind me, the Norwegian Pearl is making its entry into the Pedro Miguel locks. This will be the final step that the Norwegian Pearl takes as it's ascended up to the level of Gatun Lake.
On May 6, 1904, President Theodore Roosevelt appointed John Finley Wallace as the chief engineer of the Panama Canal project. Overwhelmed by the disease-plagued country and forced to use often dilapidated French infrastructure and equipment, as well as being frustrated by the overly bureaucratic government, Wallace resigned abruptly in 1905. Wallace was succeeded by John Frank Stevens, a self-educated engineer who had built the Great Northern Railroad. In 1905, a U.S. engineering panel was commissioned to review the canal design, which still had not been finalized. It recommended to President Roosevelt a sea-level canal, as had been attempted by the French. However, more extensive engineering studies favored a canal using a lock system to raise and lower ships from a large reservoir 85 feet above sea level. The current locks are 33.5 meters or 110 feet wide. A third, wider lane of locks is currently under construction and is due to open in 2016. The building of the canal was completed in 1914. The United States spent almost $375 million, roughly equivalent to $8.6 billion now, to finish the project. This was by far the largest American engineering project to date. The canal was formally opened on August 15, 1914, with the passage of the cargo ship SS Ancon.
Well, hi there, folks. Right now we are at the Gatun Locks as we are waiting for the arrival of the Norwegian Pearl. And as you can see, the weather has changed on us a little bit. It's pouring pretty hard right now. We hear a little bit of lightning and thunder off in the distance, but we're eagerly awaiting the arrival of the Norwegian Pearl. There's 3 flights in the lock right here, and she'll be making her descent and then out into the Atlantic Ocean. So we are at the first flight of the Gatun Locks. Here the Norwegian Pearl will be making her entry. In just a moment, I'll step out of the way. You'll be able to see the first set of gates opening. Well, there she is, folks. The Norwegian Pearl is making her third and final descent here at the Gatun Locks. It's been an amazing transit through the Panama Canal. We hope you've had a wonderful time with us here on board the beautiful Norwegian Pearl.